It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, and what would you want with her? You return. What if you come seeking a survivor? By the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since... Believe it's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. An incredible act of animancy, of a magnitude this part of the world likely hasn't seen since Engwithan times. Someone found something very powerful and ancient, and I'd bet my own preserved... And what would you want? You return. An incredible act of animancy.
I can do that. That's settled. A simple test.
You return. What if you come... And what would you... You return. What an incredible act of animancy.
Nice and slow.
You return. What if you come seeking this time? I hope you've gotten that out of your system. You've gotten that out of your system. I hope you've gotten that out of your system. I hope you've gotten that out of... And what would you?
I won't go.
We can't do it! I have... That's it!
Lava will be on. Lava will be on seek. Lava will be on seek.
Please help me here!
Camera! Lava will be on seek.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, tell me what you saw. It is the light of the Godhammer you saw. It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It brought the Saints' war to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny a oath is overstepped. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, there were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11. Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen As 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall. Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. We shared their fate as well in time. Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passion. The connection we once shared with Margaret, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our... The world is broken. The wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing two gods. Even as Margaret shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaret's teachings, I remembered Margaret's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, as I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But there is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widwen himself felt it. There, I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her... You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to... We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Deerwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. We all studied Widwen. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits, and you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon... Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the truth of the Godhammer, Watcher. I feel half a man. If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger. I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without...
Lava will be on seek.
Sure.
Curses!
Stop that!
Lava will be on seek.
That's it!
Leeft aus Philadelphia.
Lavaru beyond seek!
That's it!
I shall deal with this one. I shall deal with this one.
That's it!
Lavaru beyond seek! Lavaru beyond seek!
Waved out the large Moe Ixi Ana.
Settle! No good!
That's it! Breathe. Lead. Sacre
That's it! I'm not going anywhere like this.
Brave thou shalt not believe.
Get him!
Let's go!
Got him! Got him!
Let's go!
No, damn it!
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device. Shouldn't be here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research. Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. And the machine, this cursed spire, dormant for 2,000 years. Life... Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub it has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Not your help I need. It's Harridan Shrew squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Pick, you could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance. By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So, yes, Acantha, she was here, in the district. Probably here still.
You return. What if you come seeking? That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton. He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even... Ternuneth. It's called Ternuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you? So you say. And just what would you release them to? They... So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through... These are the words you need. Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge, then, and do what... Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of...
Beyond seek! Lava! Beyond seek!
Usually work.
Most inconvenient.
Lava. This isn't how I usually work.
Attend to the priest!
Lava. Dios.
Let's leave this part out of the story.